everybody. This is Dan Sheridan, and I'm excited to talk today about iron condors, an exciting, very good income strategy. And we start a new 3-week iron condor class this coming Monday, the 13th of June. Very excited about it. It'll be going Mondays and Wednesdays for 3 weeks at 1 Central. All classes will be recorded. And the idea here is to really give you a practical understanding of iron condors, how to trade them in a volatile market, non-volatile. I'm going to focus on standard iron condors, which you can do 30 to 45 days out, and they work really well. And I'll show you how I trade them to get them off even quicker, to turn over your inventory so you can have a chance of making a much better yield. And then I'm going to talk about the popular, we'll call it same day or 1 day iron condors. And we'll do that with less capital, but we'll be covering both of those type iron condors. If you look at the screen right now, I've got a chart of SPX, and you could see we're in a bit of a downtrend right now. I have a couple moving averages up there right now. I've got a 200-day moving average, which is way up here in SPX, and then I have a 50-day moving average, which is near 42.32. Right now in SPX, I'm just using a Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade platform right this second. But here we have SPX around 41.21. So you can see we're in a downtrend. We've been channeling the last 4, 5, 6 days since we had this kind of big up move here. The news coming out this week will be the, I think the CPI or something this Friday, that I think the big thing this week. But just to give you a little taste of what we'll be covering in class starting Monday. And again, the best thing about it is not only will you get all the information on iron condors over 3 weeks, we'll be meeting Monday and Wednesday at 1 Central, but you're going to get live trades, 1 to 2 live trades every class. Because if you can't practically put it together, what good is it? So this would be a great opportunity. We kind of hold your hand for 3 weeks, and hopefully at the end of 3 weeks, you feel a little more independent that you could go put on some of the trades yourself. So we'll put on these live trades, and then we'll email you anything we do on them. But we're going to teach you how to do it. That's the idea here. And so we'll put at least during the 3 weeks, 1 to 2 live trades every class. So there'll be a great opportunity for you. The cost will be $297 for the 3-week class. And what's normal or pretty standard with our 3K class, with our any class we do at Sheridan Mentoring, and you could go check it out on our website. What's pretty standard is you'll be able to watch this long after the class is over. You'll have a web page just for the iron condor class, and there'll be a button on it. Ask Dan a question. So it's not out of sight, out of mind. After the class is over, you can ask Dan a question, click on the button on the class material. And so, but if we look at a couple examples of an iron condor just today, so this is Tuesday, June 7th. Let me just bring up here. So let's just first look at a iron condor. And this is a like 35, 38 day iron condor. I'm looking July 15 expiration today. And so you can see the underlying right now as we speak is about 41.17 in SPX. I like SPX because it's a well-diversified index, lower volatility. You have 500 stocks in there, so you don't have to deal with the stock-specific news. And if you look here, by going out a little farther, you get more room. So here we're selling the 44.50 call. And again, if you're looking at this visually, if you're not used to think or swim under the umbrella of TD Ameritrade, the blue line is the line at expiration, and that would be July 15. And the purple line is how it looks today. And over time, it will merge the purple line into the blue line. The short puts in this example would be 38.40. As usual, I never do naked options, not just because it costs a lot more, but your yield goes down because you have to put up a lot more. So my hedges would be 38.30 on the downside, 44.60 on the upside. And again, if you're a smaller trader, you could do 5 wide on your credit spreads. If you're a bigger trader, you could do 20 wide if you'd like to use more capital. And these are pretty, if you look at the Greeks, the position deltas as we start up, pretty delta neutral, near zero delta. So you've got 60, about 280 points on the downside from your short strike to the current price. And on the upside, about 330 points to the upside, 330 points to the upside. So a little more to the room to the upside. You can tweak it if you want a little more room to the downside, and that's fine. And we'll show you different ways to set them up based on if we're more in an uptrend or downtrend or different things like that. And we'll focus on adjustments. But this would be an iron condor, I think, a good, it's a positive theta trade because your shorts are going to decay quicker than your longs. And we'll also be covering, which has become kind of the rage, as they say. Here's a 0-day iron condor. So I'm just using an example. Today's June 7th. You could put on a iron condor and it expires at the end of the day today. Now, I would use less capital on something like this because even though you can make a lot more on these smaller ones, the problem is, right? The problem is, if the price moves, here's the graph at the end of the day, here's the graph now. So you can see the steepness in this purple graph. In this example, we're selling the 41.55 call. So your short calls are a lot closer in than obviously a 38-day iron condor. Your short puts are 40.85. So when you look at the current price of 41.16, you get about 40 points, 35 to 40 points each side. You say, well, that's not good for 38 days. No, it's not good for 38 days, but it's good for 3 hours generally, right? And what I like about these same day or 1-day iron condors is you have no gap risk because you can put them on, you can kind of assess the situation in the morning, and after a half hour decide to put it on. So we'll go over some very specific guidelines for the 0 and 1-day trades. We'll go over specific guidelines for a 30 to 45-day iron condor, and then we'll implement it. We'll do it together. We'll do these trades so you can see how we execute it when we don't put it on. What is some criteria when we don't put these trades on? What would bother us looking at a chart or looking at the market? So this is a great opportunity to get some good practical experience as well as the knowledge of these trades. And as always, we focus on risk management at Sheridan Mentoring. So check out our website. Sign up today. We start this coming Monday. We'll go Monday, Wednesday for 3 weeks. We meet at 1 Central. If you can't make the classes, that's fine. It's recorded. Everything will be class trades. Anything will be sent out to you. And it's $297. Look forward to seeing you this Monday, June 13th. Sign up today. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.